Welcome to the Customer Culture Podcast with your host, LaTanya Washington. More companies are educating themselves on the nature of their consumer through the Customer Cultures training program, and so can you. In this podcast, LaTanya gives you tips on how to give the best customer experience. Let's go.
Hello, this is LaTanya Washington of the Customer Culture, and today we're going to be discussing the customer's journey, mapping out your customer's journey, because even with us, we have a journey, how we process things, how we do things. Your customer is the same way. So before we even talk about that, I want to make sure that you understand your very own business goals, because before you even connect with your customers, you need to know who your customers are and you need to understand your very own goals. That's why we write out a vision. That's why we make out vision and mission statements for our own culture of our businesses. So, in regards to that, make sure you first understand your business goals and then evaluate how your journey is when you connect with a potential organization, another company, going into a business, or even a person that you might want to use as a consultant or even as a mentor. Think about the things that go through your mind. How are your feelings? How do you feel about that? And when you begin to evaluate your very own journey, it's going to help you map out the journey of your very own customer. And so in that, we always take pen to pad and write things out. Remember, when we're mapping out things, we have to make sure that we're writing things out. Write the vision, make it plain so you can be able to understand everything step by step. It's also part of your very own strategy. So in that, remember, it's very, very important to make sure that your business or your plans align with your customer. Your customer and your business, they have to align together. It will help you ensure that you're making the best decisions for your customer as well as for your business. So in mapping things out, remember, it's always said that it takes time for a person to become a loyal customer. We want to get to the place where people are not just stopping by one time or two times. We want to make sure that they're becoming very loyal to what it is that we offer. So therefore, in mapping out your customer, we talked about previously about creating avatars. What does your ideal customer look like? When you look back, who has been your customer, your clientele who always come back to you? What is the makeup? Are they women? Are they men? What is the age group? Now, when you look at that, remember, there are lookalikes, there's similarities. And when you're mapping things out and when you're putting things out, even if you're creating an ad on social media, one of the social media networks, when you're putting things together, it's going to make sure that and better help you attract the right clientele. Remember, we want to work smarter, not harder. So in mapping out your customer's journey, remember, they may not bite the first time, but eventually, if you stay consistent and you stay on it, they will bite and they will become loyal. So in mapping out the journey, you always want to make sure you're able to create the right content that's going to hook people in. Now, let me say this as well. When developing content and when evaluating your ideal clientele and understanding their journey, make sure that all of your motives are done with your right motives, with the heart in mind, to make sure you're going to take great care of your customers, and you want to make sure that you do everything possible to keep them loyal to what it is that you offer. So remember, always, we have to make it very important in creating our very own customer-focused culture. When you do that, you always keep your customer in mind. And as you map out their journey, it becomes very easy for you. And they also see that, wow, your motives are intact. And they're more apt to want to develop a relationship with you and want to continue doing business with you. So first and foremost, remember, understand your very own business goals, write them out. Now, make sure that your customer's journey will align with your very own business goals, your very own mission, and your very own vision for your company. Be very empathetic. Understand and know your very own customer journey, how you deal with your consultant, how you deal with another company that you do business with, an organization that you might be a part of, and make sure it's a hard thing and you are giving all that you can give, your best giving to your customers. You want loyal customers. You don't want just people stopping by once or twice. You want them on a consistent basis, so we're no longer having a roller coaster ride and getting clientele, wondering what am I going to do next month? How am I going to make money to stay in my home or my apartment, or how am I going to eat next month? When you have clientele that is consistently flowing, you are ensuring your livelihood and your growth. So we wanted to touch bases on that. And so map it out, evaluate your own journey, and let's go from there. All right. This is Latanya Washington of The Customer Culture. We would love for you to visit us at our website, thecustomerculture.com, and to get more great tips. Always tune into our podcast and our YouTube channel. Until we talk again, you stay great. Bye-bye.